Hello everybody, it's QUICKLOAD, and today going to be taking a look at HardReset Quick Look, because it's another pretty challenging game, and sad to say it, but I'm not the greatest at challenging games. Let's drop that volume a little bit. But this game has more to offer than just challenge. It's actually quite a well-crafted game. It's a first-person shooter set in kind of a bit of a cyberpunk atmosphere, and the game plays kind of in the vibe of Serious Sam, so kind of an arcade-styled reflex shooter, and it's actually a decent amount of fun. So, and it's like I said, it's pretty well crafted. So I'm going to start off. I'll just show you a bit of the campaign. I'll make it ways in there, just kind of show you some of the campaign gameplay, and then after that I'll go into survival mode for a little bit. So I'm going to do normal. It's actually fairly challenging on normal if you and I mean, I've played quite a bit of shooters, but I still find it kind of hard. So the loading screen here is kind of a nicely put together digital comic. Introduces you to kind of a general overview of the story, which it's not entirely clear. I didn't quite understand it, but it's pretty good looking, and it's nice when they include some extra features like this. It just makes it look like a much more refined package, or worth your money.
The corporation's eggheads proposed a theory implying the existence of an unsurpassable evolutionary limit of the current AI. The sanctuary is the possibility of the machines to break this limit.
Essentially, the fact of the matter is that it's kind of a Terminator circumstance on a bit of a lesser level, at least at the beginning of the game. iRobot kind of thing, where robot helpers, their AI has found a way to surpass the constraints that have been put on it, and of course they resort to their default, which is apparently to kill humans. I could skip this, but I thought it's pretty nice, pretty well done, and just so you guys get a bit of a sense of the story. But it's almost done. Just don't go postal, Fletcher. I feel like if you're going up against killer robots, it might actually be a beneficial thing to do.
This sector has been compromised. Get to the breach, investigate, and gather evidence on arrival.
So, as much as it's an arcade shooter, they've done a lot to make it seem more like kind of a box office game, and in a lot of ways it's pretty high quality. Like, I mean, you're dropped into this environment, and it's actually very well made. Lots of depth to the environment, lots of stuff to look at. You got these kind of Blade Runner style advertisement blimps flying around, or some kind of an airship like this guy here. I don't know if you've seen Blade Runner, but there's that one scene where he walks into a guy's apartment, looks up, and out the glass window there's something like that flying around. But anyways, so you're dropped into this with a gun, and that's about what you get. But I mean, look around, it's great. So the little amount of the game I've played, they try and get the environment involved quite a bit by throwing these electrical or explosive things around on the wall that you can use to save some ammo and stall the enemies, get rid of them. I mean, there's like explosive tanks lying around, so you kind of got to be aware of your environment and ready to use it, because the enemies are actually quite tough, and some of them will attack you in ways that you're not quite expecting. Coming up right away, there's this one pretty big guy that he takes a lot of ammo, and he'll charge at you pretty good. So there's credits here that you can pick up, and eventually you get to use, well, obviously use it. Ow. See, and I mean, things explode. Like sometimes, last time I played this part, that guy was a bit closer here, and he exploded and blew this electric thing up, and I ran away from that, and the electricity blew up these, and pretty much killed me right there. So you gotta be careful of your environment. But anyways, with the credits, yeah, you get to a point where there's these wall kiosks, and you can upgrade your weapon. So the weapon that you start with is kind of a base. So this gun that I have here, you go to the kiosk and you buy like a shotgun upgrade, and then you scroll, and this gun just kind of morphs and grows a second barrel or something like that. So we'll see if I can get to that part. Last time I died before I got to the kiosk. So in some situations it's probably a better idea to just retreat here, because there's a lot of guys. And these guys are pretty weak. So as you can see, those guys aren't too tough on their own, but when they're in a group like that, they can be dangerous, because they were a bit spread out and the electricity didn't quite help out the way I was hoping it would. Another cool thing this game does, it's kind of like, I can't remember what other games have this kind of idea, but Deus Ex has a little bit of it, where there's kind of these interactive terminals around. This one you can't actually use, it's just advertisements, but coming up soon you'll see that you actually kind of use the computers. There's like mouse pointers and stuff that you move around and click buttons on the screens. So that's the first sign of of the big guy I'm about to face. He'll charge you pretty good, so you gotta watch out. Oh. Okay, so that's actually the easiest I've ever gotten rid of him, so I guess with time you figure out how to deal with these guys. But here's what I mean. Like, you walk up to the console, and it's a really nice little feature where you can kind of click on the interface. Just that little extra level of sugarcoating, I guess you could say, to make the game just that much better. And in the vein of arcade shooters everywhere, there are many hidden secret stashes of resources for you to pick up. Some of them are very obvious, like these ones here that are just full of explosives everywhere. Others not so much. Like there's that crack in the wall here, and at first you're kind of like, well, there's no barrels around, there's no explosive thing on top. And then I realized, well, hey, this car just blew up, almost killed me, so what about this? So there's a few different kind of levels of gameplay here. But coming up here is where I died last time, so we'll see what happens. Oh, whoops. Forgot to deactivate that. So I mean, here's a thing that's not on the wall, but you shoot that and it'll arc electricity at everyone around you. So I'm wondering if I can use that barrier to my advantage this time. Because there's a big guy coming up here. Oh, here's a kiosk. Yeah. Oh. It's just another ad kiosk, unfortunately. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now we'll see if I can use this here. Nope. Try and get rid of some of the little guys here first. So these guys, you kind of gotta strafe around things, take cover, because otherwise, if you're out in the open, they'll charge you pretty quick. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting the hang of things here, because last time didn't do so well on that part. So I'll probably have to just stop here soon to make this kind of little overview not take forever. I'm hoping to get to a kiosk soon to show you an upgrade, but can't actually remember how far down the road that is. Oh well, I mean, like, game this nice looking, you probably don't mind watching a little bit extra.
You cannot pass this bar.
New upgrade available. Now if I could just find somewhere to use this upgrade, that'd be great. Okay, so this is, I think we're getting close here to where it is. Oh, right here, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, you've got your CLN firearm, which is this one that you start with, and then you have your NRG weapons. Clever acronym, I guess. Not too sure. So then there's your upgrades points that you can spend, and so there's different categories. There's a CLN, which has what game is it? It's kind of like I think Jak and Daxter, where it's just attachments onto your gun. So you've got combat shotgun, assault rifle, grenade launcher, proximity mines, and RPG for this one. And energy weapon, this unlocks the energy weapon, and then you got standard plasma rifle, which it looks like I actually have already. Shock blaster, electric mortar, which is pretty cool, grenade launcher, rail gun, smart gun. And then combat gear is standard kind of health and scanner and shield upgrades. So I think I'm actually going to get the, let's see here, shock blaster, frontal arc electric discharge weapon. Yeah, and see here's some upgrades to the weapon as well. What are the upgrades here? Cumulative plasma mode. I guess you can probably charge it up, kind of like Samus. I'll just do the electric mortar. And yeah, can switch to that. Standard plasma rifle like that. Kind of got a bit of an Unreal Tournament look to it. And then if I scroll with my mouse wheel, it changes to electric mortar, which is pretty cool. So I'll just see what this next little area is, and then I'll switch to survival mode. So here's a checkpoint just saved. If you look at the bottom right. Oh, this part. Yeah, it's pretty good quitting part, I should die here pretty soon. Unless I'm somehow got a lot of newfound skills here. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit trapped here. Run out, pick up some health. Gotta get to some cover here. Oh. That was kind of cool. Blew off part of him, but the rest was still alive. Okay, well, I guess like any other game, you kind of figure things out and get better at it. But anyway, so that's the first little bit of the campaign. I'm not 100% how long it is, but I mean, look around. You could probably spend much longer than they anticipate, just kind of looking around at the environment, like the beginning of BioShock Infinite, taking screenshots, looking for desktop backgrounds, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna switch to survival mode and show you a couple seconds, hopefully not a couple seconds, a couple minutes of that. We're gonna do Coliseum on normal. And the waves get progressively harder pretty quick in here. I think you got to play up the columns around the Coliseum a bit to avoid those charging guys. These helicopter guys can be quite a nuisance. Okay, well, it's pretty close on a couple seconds, 24 seconds. That was a pretty bad display there. I'll restart that for you. So I mean, even these loading screens are pretty nice here. Okay, hopefully I'll do a bit better here. You gotta kind of keep moving, it looks like that's your best bet. There, now I have upgrade. I'm gonna try Shock Blaster. So I don't actually know what this does. See if it helps at all. shoot. Okay, so that's pretty good, pretty useful, but you gotta get up close.
Welcome to upgrade terminal. Good choice.
Let's see what that's like. Okay, so you can upgrade and get an alternate fire. Oh boy, these bitches. 3 of them too. Four of these guys. This is where it gets interesting. Oh, I'm stuck. Not good. Oh, I have 1 health. This could be the end here. Oh shoot. Wow, those guys take some rounds. Okay, well I'm consistently doing better than I think, so we'll see what happens with this wave. Blaster total range increased. Sure, whatever. Let's go for it.
Good choice. It was successful.
It's kind of some cool things too, like they got them crawling down the wall there, or jumping in like this guy here. Okay, so now they got guys with ranged weapons here shooting at me. Kinda just going full frontal assault in here. Oh, out of ammo. Just funnel him in here. As you can see, people take a lot of bullets in this game, but they give you a lot too, so. Okay, well I think that's where I'm gonna end. So that's HardReset. Just a quick overview of it there, maybe a bit longer than I was thinking because I didn't die. But anyways, pretty cheap on Steam. Another good display of how an independent developer can throw together something with just as much polish as anything that EA or Activision or Ubisoft or the big companies can throw out. And definitely worth a buy if you're into games like Serious Sam. And I think you probably got a good sense of what it's about. So thanks for watching. See ya.